will you go to jail if you're charged with domestic violence in South Carolina? Now, this question could be interpreted a couple of ways. In other words, if the police are arresting you and charging you with domestic violence, yes, they're going to take you to jail. Now, when the case goes to court months later, and you say you get convicted or you do a plea deal or something like that, will you go to jail then? Not necessarily. But at the time of arrest, yes. In South Carolina, if the police are called to a domestic violence disturbance, they're pretty much required under the law to determine who is the primary aggressor and take that person to jail. In many instances, much more so than you would think, when they can't determine who the aggressor is, and say it's a man and a woman, say a husband and wife, and they really can't determine who the primary aggressor was, and maybe both of them have marks on them, and they both accuse the other person or other witnesses have accused them of assaulting each other. We have cases where they take them both to jail, where they're both charged with domestic violence, but everybody's going to jail on a domestic violence call. The police are not going to leave a domestic violence call, probably almost never, without taking someone to jail, because that's what the law requires them to do.